October 8th says, I love you with an everlasting love. The human mind cannot comprehend my constancy. Your emotions flicker and falter in the face of varying circumstances, and you tend to project your fickle feelings onto me. Thus, you do not benefit fully from my unfailing love. You need to look beyond the flux of circumstances and discover me looking back at you lovingly. This awareness of my presence strengthens you as you receive and respond to my love. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever.
I was in prison when my wife got murdered, my first wife. I kind of lost it. You know, I was up on a level 3 yard in Solano, right next to Vacaville. And I was an angry person. And the best place for me to be was in that prison. Because if I wasn't, I'd probably still be in there today. You know, and then when I got out, I started chasing this person. And I honestly believe that God would never let us cross paths. You know, because whatever He had planned for me, I think it's sitting right here, right now. Although I was in the program for 3 years, so. While I was in the mission, the city came and boarded my house up and threw my wife and kids out on the streets because I wouldn't quit selling drugs there. They went and lived at a friend of ours in the garage while I was in the mission. Just my son, my daughter, my wife. And they pretty much condemned my house. It took me through like 3 years. I think I finished the house while I was in the program about 90 days before I was done to get them back home.
When the county came, they kind of just came to the door and was like, we're shutting, your house is not up to code, we're shutting it down. Or my mom was here, she called me. They were like, you have an hour to get your things together. She moved out. They boarded the doors and windows up.
The things that kept me in there and got me going was them living in that garage, and it was my fault that that's where they were. So I needed to correct that. That was my main focus. To the point where I didn't even care about getting high no more. I didn't care about that. That wasn't what was bothering me. What was bothering me is what I did to them. And they didn't do nothing. I did that. That ain't fair.
Yeah, once he realized that, you know, we're living out of someone's garage, we didn't have nowhere else to go. There was nowhere else, you know, we're all squished in one. Everybody squished in one space. He's like, I need to get my stuff together. I need to do what I have to do for my family. He more thought about it as like, you know, he's not just doing it for himself anymore. He has to do it for us.
When he came to our program in 2010, you could also tell that Paul was done with the old life that he was living, which is a very important ingredient if someone is going to change. They have to be done. And Paul really changed. His heart began to really soften. And even though he was rough around the edges, you could see a real big change in Paul's life. The family is restored. He is a model employee, and he continues to be a blessing to the mission and to the men who are part of the Auto Body Shop.
Well, I started to see the change in him as he was there, like just his character, the way he went about things, the way he carried himself, the way he talked. Now now that when he found Jesus, it helped him a lot. Helped him become a better person.
Like I said, I'm a project. It'll never end. It can't never end for me. I mean, it is more important for me to be there to show them guys, like I said, because it ain't about me, it's about them. I need to be able to show them that, you know, there's other things that you can do in life besides dope, robbing, stealing from people, and, You know, build cars. You know, it's why I'm there. Because I don't want nobody else to do what I did. Put themselves through all that misery for nothing.